In 2017, Goodwill Industries opened the doors to what it calls the Amazing Impact Center in Edmonton.
So this is the loading dock where we receive all donations that didn't sell in our retail stores.
The not-for-profit organization has aggressively and creatively pursued a goal of reducing waste, creating income to sustain its community development programs, while providing employment to people with and without disabilities. In Goodwill's giant industrial, eco-friendly warehouse, donated clothing, luggage, household furniture, toys, books, bikes, and much more are carefully sorted. Every single item is assessed to see if it can be recycled, repurposed, or reused.
Like we call these blue beans boats. Once they have been sorted, they go back to the tipper and they get new merchandise that is going to go back to the outlet store. So this is a closed loop.
In less than 2 years of operation, the Impact Center is now diverting 90% of what it previously had to send to landfills.
Goodwill is innovative in the way that we can use sustainability and use recycling to not only help the environment and help the world we live in, help our community, but help those employment initiatives. We're innovative in the way that we're seeking opportunities to find ways to do this. We are currently starting up a new program where we upcycle furniture. We're taking discarded furniture, and instead of that going to the landfill, we have volunteers that want to come in and teach people with disabilities how to upcycle, and it can have a second chance at a new life.
Clothing and other small items that don't sell in Goodwill's retail stores are sorted into large blue bins at the warehouse and rolled into the new outlet store. But it only stays in there for 25 minutes before it's sent to be repurposed.
That means like every 25 minutes, you're going to get new merchandise offered to everyone at around 99 cents per pound. When it comes to glass and books, 60 cents per pound. And so those items are going to have a second chance of being sold locally. A lot of people, they don't know the powerful positive impact of buying second-hand items. And then if we don't sell them in the outlet store, they're going to go to the reuse, repurpose, and recycle operation. We have been emphasizing as well the repurpose program. And one beautiful example is the cleaning cloth. T-shirts and towels that went to the outlet and didn't sell by weight in the outlet store. Then they're going to come to our amazing Impact Center, and we're going to transform them into cleaning cloth that are going to be sold in our retail stores and in co-ops and car washes in the capital region.
In its commercial services operation, Albertans with disabilities are also turning recycled wire into products that can be purchased and used by TELUS. Donated china and old wax candles, which can't be recycled, are being repurposed into new candles for sale.
And the most recent one is crayons. So we get donated used crayons on a regular basis. There is no way to recycle them right now. So what happens, they used to go to the landfill. Right now, we are repurposing all these used crayons into new crayons that we're going to sell to partners in the capital region.
We have an employment of 30% of our staff has a self-disclosed disability. That's astronomical when it comes to nonprofits in Alberta. We also employ around 800 people. So you do the math, I mean, there's a couple of hundred people with disabilities working for our organization alone. Not only that, is every time you shop at Goodwill, is 89 cents of every dollar that's spent goes back into the programs to help these people with disabilities find meaningful employment. Again, if you compare to other nonprofits, that's a massive number.
Goodwill is also creating partnerships with other not-for-profit organizations to further recycle, reuse, and repurpose. Many of these books would end up in landfills. Instead, a partnership with the Alberta Reads Network has the donated books being sorted for quality and usability and then put in the hands of Albertans hungry to read.
And this partnership was just a perfect match for us because we wanted to be able to get books into schools and community places here where we knew kids might be growing up in homes that didn't have very many books at home. And of course, owning a book is one of the most important things to becoming a reader. So here we have these amazing books coming in here through generous donations and through the good work of volunteers and the Impact Center and our Alberta Reads Network volunteers and staff. we're putting these books back into homes, making sure that they're perfect first, and then getting them to kids who really could benefit from them.
We also have a beautiful partnership with a group called You Can Write Too. They belong to the Amazing Impact Center. And here at the Impact Center, with You Can Write Too, we modify bikes so children with disabilities can have the joy to ride a bike in summer. And that's all done thanks to this beautiful concept.
Goodwill epitomizes the notion of social enterprise. It's a charity that raises its own income to maintain its operations. It supports low-income and bargain hunter shoppers. It accepts goods from donors and diverts them from landfills. It gives marginalized people meaningful work. And it collaborates with businesses and other not-for-profits to create cleaner, healthier communities. And the employees say it's a really good place to work.
So when people work for Goodwill, they feel proud, they feel happy, and they should be, because this organization is all about doing good. And that's why when you come to our stores, when you come to the AIC, you're going to see signs that talk about our mission, that talk about diversion from the landfill, and that's part of who we are right now.
And who they plan to be when they duplicate the Recycle, Repurpose, Reuse program at a new impact center coming to southern Alberta. Innovative and community-focused, that's Goodwill Industries.